Hello again. Today we are, what day today we are? Why this one is, when things supposed to be easy are not, but I can't see. Sorry there. All right, today is Thursday, 17th of the 2nd, 2022. And we're gonna review what we started in the week. Starting at there, so we're looking the Euro pairs. We were looking on the Euro Australia pairs that we have the negative in and that was here. So right over there, um, the market pulled back. So when I see this pullback over here, for example, right there, that was Monday. Already we did have that, and I remember in my previous video, I'm looking for a trend line angle, which was perfect over here. And if I go there to the, sorry, here to the 1 hour, so that was somewhere over there, the entry. And so if I look over there, the Euro Australia got me over there, somewhere over there, and I close somewhere over here today, this morning, yeah, 66 pips. Um, now I'm looking for my new entry, but now this time I'm looking for the midpoint retracement, which is my EA will be looking from here and then look the continuation. So once I got some pips secure me for the week, I got it into that. Then we look at the Euro New Zealand. It was another currency, and that it is. So the market did move a little bit over there, and Euro New Zealand at the end fell off from here, and there it is. So we got it now a nice move. So Euro New Zealand, there it is. So enters over there, closing in the morning, somewhere over here, 60 pips again. And now I'm looking for my new entry in this one, but in this occasion, I'm looking for the midpoint retracement. In so there we are. So looking over here, reset it. So when the market comes and retrace to here, I will be looking now. What is after I done some my first pips on the first move? What I really am aiming to do from that point on. So we're looking back over here. If my break, for example, my first break is there, so the market breaks from this level over there. So then what I'm aiming is the market to pull back to the midline here, over there. And once the market pulls back to that line, then I'm looking for my second entry. And then as the market goes, as I said, sometimes I close at the end of the week, sometimes, this week is a bit sort of, I would say this week is a bit dangerous because of what happened with that Russia and Ukraine. Things can really spike up, so I want to make sure get some pips around. So this will be now my next day. Now is we here in Australia with Thursday morning, so we'll see. I would not like to be over weekend, especially with what happened Russia and Ukraine. Keep positions open over now, but so far so good. So that's the way the system works on there. Then we got the euro pound, we say, and there we are. So euro pound, we got the weekly. We got now here the retracement. Remember, we were saying the magic retracement is always good. Now, when the market happened to that retracement, unfortunately, I was not around. I like to have in the 15 minutes time frame and looking for an entry over there. So I'm changing to the time frames, whichever it suits me. I normally got a higher, but in this case, I did keep in the on that 1 hour. But this one, yeah, is another so weekly down, a day up, perfect scenario. And according to that index meter, this is what it says it was. And the euro pound, there it is, right over there. Got the trade, and that's it is. So the meter is part of the individual meter is here. That day when I was over here, I think when we did the video, we were over there. So then the market went up, and that was for me perfect. So the market retraced, getting into there, and the beauty of this, I don't have to be around. Now, if I want to be safe as the market there, just put a little bit of buff over here. My phone normally rings every time I change my positions there. It didn't. Normally, that's the way it is. And yeah. So when we look into where possible could go, I don't have. I think I got 150. So normally I'm looking for these lines, which is at 250 distance pips. But I think we could say with everything that has happened, that would be a fair target for the week. So we got a spike in over there, so we'll see. So hopefully this one's will do 60 pips, 68 pips. No, not too bad. Not too bad, not too bad for but the good thing I haven't I don't I I don't I haven't been here through the whole scenario. Remember, I was 10 Monday, I think 14 was here. I said I don't want to trade after the market has already run. I want to wait for the pullback. So the pullback happened over there, which is whatever day was. And once I see that pullback, put the EA and do the rest over here. So we'll see. So far, we have some few winners around, and that's was the all about. Then we have the Euro Canadian. Now this one, I think I got a trade. It has not been behaving good. Um, yeah, the trade I think I did here, which was at the beginning of the week. So when the market came over there, I moved my stop and got a stop over there. So now I think I haven't re-entered. That's now for me it's a perfect pullback we have in the daily. Uh, that's a perfect line. If we're looking over there, I keep forgetting this one. So that's for me just perfect. Nice target somewhere over there. Weekly down resistance and nice formation. So we'll see the Euro Canadian. So that's the first trade over here. Came over there. That's where I got to stop out, and now re-enter it again over there as the market pulls. And now we have this new trade. The last night overnight that happened while I was sleeping 16 hours. That's the beginning of American time, and that's it. So we'll see how much this one will do, but this is what it says is doing. Now we did. I don't trade the Euro Swiss. I don't trade the Euro Yen. I was in standby, but the Euro US. We got minus 222 and minus 36. So I did have a look a little bit of the weekly was perfect as we looking over here. Perfect scenario comes bounce there. The retracement was there, and this day the retracement we did have. I think it is. That's the 4 hours. So we're going to the 1 hour there. So retracement over there. We got weekly down, day up, retracement over here, and that's all I need to know. Even if it was a bit risky, that's the trade. It happened over here. Um, there, maybe, and I'm not in a hurry to do. We got a weekly strength, very much deep and very strength in the way up. Remember the Euro US, they are not too negative. They're negative, so there's a bit positive market over there, and that's it. So nothing more I can do about it. As I say, the Euro Yen, I was holding my breath as yeah. Then something did happen over here. Now on the Australia, we see Australia over here. Australia is positive. US is negative. So that was I think I forgot to set up on or to mention on the video last week. So there's Australia here. Now this is Hayes is positive. Australia is in a positive move over there. In what we see there, the candle is not that really nice candle, isn't it? All right. So if we can judge these these ones over here, yes, it's positive, but the formation of the candle are not really what we're looking. Now, at the beginning of the week, I think this is the one now. This is where we are at the beginning of the week. So, right over here, it was for me, if this is up and we got the retracement over there, I can see, and here, I can see that kind of support over there. And we are in the support, we are in the retracement. So if I got this one to the 1 hour time frame, that it is the entry. So now what happened today with Australia? So my entry was right over there when the 10 pips went. Now the market is already on 47 pips. Tell you by that time I already into the break even. Now whatever spiked the market just was, bad luck. I will not try to re-enter this one at the moment. As normal, like to see the euro, the pound, Australia, New Zealand, and pound on the same strength. They are not at the moment, so I'm happy with the break even. Just keep the other ones running and see what could happen the end of the day. In the set, so um, now Australian yen, it was another one that just got in a standby, um, as it was sort of kind running over there. And this one, I was not too sure really with Australian yen, but it looks to me that it did the same scenario. So I didn't eventually, I think I did have enough with the euro pairs. And that's it. So that will be really the end of my week. As I say, Thursday, I don't would not like to venture any more further than that, but just keeping simple like this one at the end of the day. All right. So there it is, the weekly candle close in action, as we say before. So if we just one thing is always you got to make sure if you want to find turning points into the market, no matter what indicator you use, in your life, you always need to question why this week is that a stop? Is that a pullback? There are two things can happen over here. I always say in the market, when it goes to support or resistance, two things it's gonna do. It's gonna bounce or it's going to break through. And so here's my alarm. So here is what I'm watching very carefully what is going on over there, and here tell you in this level here, you can use any indicator that you want to be using from there. MACD, RSI, CCI, whatever you want to do it from there. Simple thing is just using trend lines. This is that's the close of that. So I was to get that one. The market just comes over here, bounce back again, pinch a day down from that, and that it is a perfect. Oh, just the retracement alone, um, for me is more than enough, and that is the entry. Perfect entry. I don't have to wait for that. I don't have to look. Like I said, that's a possible if that comes in my list. That's all I want to know, and that is my turning point into this beautiful market. And that it is, from that if we're looking, it went for 1, 2, 3 weeks all the way down. So that it is. So when you're looking over there, here's when you have to question, and this is really one of the most damn simple systems ever I have seen around of everything. We have millions of strategies of videos. One thing that I always suggest to people, in every run, I tend to, I always trying to follow. I never know the 20% of the bottom, and I never know the 20% of the top. I only interested on the 60% of the middle. That's where my work start. All right. Tops and bottom of the markets, people try to forecast it, and then they say tops and bottom of the market only God knows, and God never tell me where are they. So, but for sure, from here to there, that's what I always look for, and that's what the weekly candle close is telling us. Very, very simple. And let me clean up so I can show you more clear. So, and for me, this is what it is. You know, these 2 weeks here, these 2 weeks over there, these 2 weeks over here, these 2 weeks over there, these 2 weeks over there. And that's it. So I appreciate for the people, comments about that. You can, I've been doing this for nearly 13 years now. This strategy is a very, sort of nice way of looking to trade always, and it's been, over the test of many times. So there's another one over here, and if we're looking over there, that's where we are. So then again, from that moment on, you can use anything that you want to, be used. You can put it there, and if you're looking, if we're looking over there, that's a consolidation bar. Weekly down, you see, this is the 20% I didn't know. So price action is just telling me there. And when I come over here, there it is, ready to looking for an entry, and that's my entry over there. All right, if I go to stop out at the game, next pullback, bingo, and then the market comes, enters over there. I don't have to be around. You just receive the order that I've been triggered, and that's it. And from that, if once the entry, once I got break even, I can monitor in the 4 hours and get there. So this one I didn't know existed, but from here to there to this one, it's all. I mean, that's the 60%, 377. If you're not happy with that, I don't know what could also make you happy. So that's a nice another one, weekly turning point in there, and we're looking here. Um, that's it. So I always keep saying that one of the best way for the weekly is to wait for that pullback, which is right over there, weekly up, day down. Here it is, enter over here, and that's the party. How simple is that? You can adventure the first trade. They normally, do. That's the beginning over here. Stop loss, get a stop out, take the loss. But once you get this big run over here, from here to where it close with the pips there, 400 pips. I don't know if anyone is say Jeff, I like your system. Um, you know, when I used to do the seminars around Australia, this is only I get. I've been um, yeah, the weekly candle closes everything. No indicators, no nothing. Pure price action. What this one is only does is give me the index. It give me the group, as you see over here. I could choose around 16 currencies over there. No, I just pick the one that I think is gonna work the most. I don't need to treat everything. I need to just try this possible trades over there. So here we have another weekly down, and nice retracement. That's the entry. That's the stop loss. And at the end of the week, as remember says, 97 pips. And happy as it is. And that's the end of my day. So there's another one now. This is a nice setup already in place because we had the weekly up. Friday was down, so that is ready to try somewhere over there. The market went, that's the close of the week, 135 pips. Thank you very much, and that's all I needed to do. There's another last one over here. Already we got a confirmation bar ready to, sometimes when I see bars like this one, I don't, I take my first trade. That's the end of the week, 250, and that's it. All right, my friends, have a nice weekend. Like I said, be careful for the moment with what happened. Russia and Ukraine can really spike up things. So far, I think it, is not too bad week. See what the other currencies are doing at the moment. Yeah, that's something that spiked the market today. I'm not really much aware about the fundamentals. I should, but yeah, that's something that is happening. And we'll see what next week is bringing us over here. I hope I do have time to do the video. Um, but people are interested. I always will judge about the number of people that look the videos. If I don't see much interest, then I will know. Just if there are people that are interesting, that's all right. Just keep trading my way up. But at least this demonstration, this is what is live demonstration before and after. Back testing, everyone's is professional back testing, but this is what we did forward testing, what happened on Monday, and now what happened today. All right, have a nice weekend, as I say. Be safe. Cheers and bye.